Hello guys, so welcome back sa ating example. So meron tayo ditong example of integral. Integral of x raised to 5 times square root of 4 plus x cubed dx. So pasok siya dun sa format na x raised to m times a plus bx raised to n raised to p over q. Ngayon, identify lang natin itong m, n, m, n, and then P and Q. So M will be 5, N will be 3, P over Q. So since na square root 2, so 1 and 2 pa rin ito. So and then para pumasok siya dun sa algebraic substitution 3, so itetest daw natin yung M plus 1 over N should be an integer. So M is 5 plus 1 over N is 3. So 6 divided by 3, so 2. So integer ulit siya. Ibig sabihin, kapag integer siya, pasok siya sa algebraic substitution 3, wherein we use the substitution z raised to q is equal to a plus bx raised to n. So, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, z, anong q natin? So, gagamitin mo itong z raised to q kapag na-confirm mo or na-check mo dito sa m plus 1 over n na integer siya. So, z raised to q will be z raised to 2 is equal to a plus bx raised to n will be 4 plus x cubed. So, next thing to do is to isolate ulit. Ganun lang, same process lang. Isolate x to find dx. So, x cubed is equal to z squared minus 4. So, naka-cube yung x. So, cube root natin. So, x is equal to z squared minus 4 raised to 1/3. So, next is to find the dx. So, dx is equal to, so bring down the exponent 1/3. Copy the parenthesis, z squared minus 4. So, 1/3 minus 1 will be negative 2/3 times the derivative of this parenthesis, 2z. 2z dz. So, simplify lang natin kasi negative yung exponent ng parenthesis. So, dx is equal to, anong numerator natin? 2z. 2z dz all over 3 z squared minus 4. So, gawin natin tong positive sa denominator na siya. Raised to 2/3. So, masisimplify ba? Hindi na. Okay na yan. So, kunin ulit natin yung problem natin. Eto. Copy natin siya. Ito yung problem natin. And then yung mga pang-substitute natin. Ito, in x natin. Ito. Value of x. dx. Ito. Ito lang. Ano pa? Yung z. Asa na yung z natin? Z squared. Ito. Kailangan natin yan for substitutions. So, x raised to 5. So, ito yung value ng x. So, z squared minus 4 raised to 1/3. So, i-raised to 5 lang natin both sides. So, bale, z squared minus 4. So, 1/3 raised, multiplied Raised to 1/5 will be 5 over 3. And then, square root of 4 plus x cubed. So, natin kukunin yun. Ito. 4 plus x cubed. So, square root natin both sides. So, square root of z squared is just z na lang times dx. Nasa yung dx natin. Ito na yun. Kokopyahin na lang. 2z dz all over 3 z squared minus 1 ay minus 4 raised to 2/3. So, kung mapapansin nyo, yung letter z ko dito, so, meron siyang guhit sa gitna kasi kapag nagsosolve ka nito and then, isulat mo lang siya as letter z na to. Kapag medyo mahaba na yung solution mo, malilito ka na dyan kung di pa ba yan, or 2 na. So, kailangan nyo magkaroon ng notations or way of writing variables na hindi kayo makukonfuse sa number. So, halimbawa, itong x naman, sinusulat ko siya na may curve dito. Kasi kapag meron dyan multiplied, so x or x variable, so di mo na alam kung x yan or multiplication. So next, simplify natin. Ano bang coefficients dito? 2/3 lang. 2/3 lang ba? 2/3 lang. 2/3. Integral of z squared times z squared minus 4. I-rewrite ko lang para makita na maayos. 5/3 dz. So, ito pa rin yung mga numerator na yan. I-rewrite lang natin. All over. So, denominator, yung 1/3 naka-factor out na. So, z squared minus 4 na lang. So, kung mapapansin nyo, same pattern siya dun sa unang example. Na meron tayong parenthesis na same quantity, different exponent. So, kunin lang natin yung difference nung exponents or simplify lang natin yung exponent. So, apparently, 5/3 minus 2/3 is also 1. So, raised to 1 na lang yan. So, cancel na to. Cancel tong exponent dito. Raised to 1 na lang. So, z squared times z squared minus 4. So, raised to 1. Hindi na natin isusulat ulit. dz. So, distribute natin. So, 2/3 integral of z raised to 4 minus 4z squared. 4z squared dz. So, next, pwede na siya ma-integrate. So, direct integration na to. So, 2/3 times integral of z raised to 4 will be z raised to 5 over 5 minus 4z raised to 3 over 3 plus c. So, ganun ulit. After integration, hanggang letter z pa siya, simplify na agad natin. So, may 2/3 tayo dito. Andyan pa rin yan. So, kunin natin yung LCD na 5 and 3. So, 15. 15 divided by 5. 3 times z raised to 5. So, 3z raised to 5 minus 15 divided by 3. 5 times 4. So, 20. Z raised to 3 plus C. So, kailangan yung magkaroon ng maayos na handwriting kasi medyo nakakalito yung 2 and Z dito kapag ordinary way lang yung way of writing sa variables. So, next naman dito is to simplify pa rin. Factor out tayo ng largest common factor dito is Z raised to 3. So, 2 and 20, ay 3 and 20, wala naman. Common term. So, factor out na rin natin tong 15. So, 45. So, 2 over 45, 15 times 3. Times z cube. Times z raised to 3. Pinakta out natin yun. Anong natira sa loob? 3z squared minus 20 plus c. So, sa tingin ko, simplified na ito. Resubstitute tayo. Kunin natin ito. Kunin natin itong tatlong ito. Kailangan natin yan to finalize yung sagot natin. Ayan. Ayan. So, equal z cube. May z cube ba tayo dito? Wala. So, pero meron tayong z squared. Ito na. So, apparently z, syempre, is equal to square root o raised to 1 half ng 4 plus x cube. Raised to 1 half. So, z cube. So, raised to 3 lang natin both sides. Z cube is equal to 4 plus x cube raised to 3 halves. So, yun na. So, 2 over 45 z cube. Anong value ng z cube natin? 4 plus x cube raised to 3 halves times, so 3, eto yan, ang value ng z squared is just 4 plus x cube lang. Gawin natin bracket ito. 4, z squared is 4 plus x cube minus 20 plus c. So, simplify ulit. So, 2 over 45. Ito, wala na to. Simplified na tong part na to. Times. Ito, distribute natin yung 3. So, 12 plus 4x cube. 3x cube. 12 plus 3x cube minus 20 plus c. So, simplify further. May mga constants pa. So, 2 over 45. 4 plus x cube raised to 3 halves. So, 3x cube minus, so negative 20 plus 12. So, negative 8 plus c. So, may common factor pa ba dito? So, wala na. Ito na yung final answer natin.